Okay. The first part says identify the ratio associated with this problem and find its value. What part of this problem sounded like a ratio when you read it, Julie?
4 for every 14.
4 for every 14. And that's 4 miles that he runs for every 14 miles that he rides his bike. So I labeled it with an R and a B. Okay? Okay. Now we need to find its value. Now if I get stuck on a problem, and I know I've done this before, we did it together. We found the value of ratios before together. Let me look back and see, how did we do that? Well, here's the ratio. Here's the value. What did we do? What did we do? Leilani, what did we do? We turned it into a fraction. How? Which number goes on top? Yes? Devin? So he's moving on to our problem. If we want to turn this ratio into a fraction, the 4 goes on top. What goes on the bottom, Leilani?
14.
Yes. Can we reduce it?
Yes.
Yeah, what could we turn it into, Julia? Yes. Did you divide both numbers by 2? Yes. She reduced this fraction into 2/7. So the value of the ratio 4 to 14 is 2/7. He ran 2/7. He ran 2/7 the distance that he biked. Okay? Try part B independently. At a level 0, try B independently. When Tavon completed all of his training for the do-a-thon, the ratio of total number of miles he ran to total number of miles he cycled was 80 to 280. Is this consistent with Tavon's training schedule? Explain why or why not. They want you to understand whether or not if he ran 80 miles and biked 280 miles, was that consistent with what he planned on? Is that equivalent to what he planned? So we need to find the value of this ratio to see if they're equivalent. How do I find the value of this ratio? Dewey? What should I write? How do I make it a ratio? A fraction? Yes. Now I need to reduce it. What do you see right off the bat that we can do to this to make it simpler? Devin? Multiply it? Why? When we reduce fractions, we divide. No. Yes, ma'am. Itzel. I can divide by 20. I was going to say I could divide by 10 because I see these zeros and I don't want them. 80 divided by 10 is 8. 280 divided by 10 is 28. So we got rid of our zeros. Now what can we divide by, Cecile?
4.
4. Beautiful. 8 divided by 4 is, say it,
2.
28 divided by 4 is
7.
Is the value of this ratio the same as the value of his training ratio?
Yes.
So, is it consistent with his training schedule?
Yes.
Yes.